So hi, welcome. My name is Vanessa. I am co-running this group with Bridget, and we have been running groups for quite some time now. And I just wanted to set the intention as it is the first week of the group and talk about positive mindset and really focusing on positive mindset. So I know a lot of you guys are in here. I don't know exactly where you started in your journey or how far you've been on this journey, but I wanted to talk about positive mindset because it is so important as we start this journey. It's so important to train our mindset to think about the positive. I don't know about you, but for me, I had trained my mind over the years since I was young to have a tape running in my head constantly of how I'm fat, how I'll always be this weight, how I can't never lose this weight. And sometimes the words that we say allow us to stay stuck in the same routine and the same thing. And if we do get to our goal, backslide back to where we were before. So it's important to have a positive mindset. Me and Bridget upped the game to become a coach because we knew that we needed something extra. We needed extra accountability to hold ourselves accountable to get to our goal and continue to run this race. Because sometimes what happens is that we're in the group, we're working out, we don't have this kind of positive mindset, and we either quit, we either lose motion, we either go back to where we were and gain the weight all back. And what we notice is that with coaching, there's more accountability. We're helping other people. We're working on our own goal and inviting people to join us, and we're making steady progress to get us to our goals. So, I've heard a lot of times that, well, I just can't coach. I'm not at my goal weight. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still backsliding. I'm still up and down in my own journey. How can I coach other people? I'm going to say and be real and honest. It doesn't matter how much you got to lose. It doesn't matter if you're to your goal. It does not matter. What a coach is that we make steady progress. We make progress. We invite people to join us in this ride. What happens is sometimes when we do this journey by ourselves, when we run this race by ourselves, we isolate ourselves. And what happens when we isolate ourselves? We begin to play these tapes in our head that, we just cannot do it, or we find ourselves thinking that we're the only ones going through this. And that's why I love the challenge group setting, because it allows us to see other people struggling. It allows us to see other people going through this journey together. It allows us to see that we're not alone in this race, and that we're just imperfect people trying to get to our goal. That's why I love the challenge group setting, because we can connect with each other. We can be real and honest with each other. We can let each other know when we've had a good day, when we've had a bad day, and say, me too. I remember 4 years ago when I started my journey, I was struggling big time. I didn't know how to meal prep. I didn't know how to maintain my weight. For years upon years, I had tried quick fixes. Years upon years, I was up. I will lose the weight in the summertime and gain it all back in the wintertime, and then I'll be at this rat race over and over again. And I remember distinctly that I struggled with it alone. I was in the challenge groups. I didn't want to let my coach know. I didn't want to let, it was 2 coaches running the group at that time. I didn't want to let anybody know I was struggling. I was struggling big time. I was defeated. I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up because, hey, I saw so many people in the group getting to their goals, losing weight, and I was in that comparison game, like, why not me? And I remember distinctly, I was at that point well, it was good for my coach, or it was good for my other coach. They lost the weight. It's just not me. I cannot lose my weight. And I remember distinctly that I let them in this, how I was feeling, and I let them in to let them say I'm struggling. I'm I'm struggling with meal prepping. I am struggling to make this stick. I'm struggling to make this a habit. And at that time, I felt a breath of fresh air that they said too, that I still today struggle with it. Still today, I struggle with this. And they have been on their journey for 3-4 years. And me, I was a newbie. And it really encouraged me to know that as long as you make steadily progress, put one foot in front of the other, that you choose not to give up, because hey, we all can choose. We all have a choice. We all have choices, whether we're going to stay stuck, whether we're going to stay making excuses, whether we're going to, stay trying things out, or we're going to say, hey, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it 100%. If I fail, that doesn't make a difference, because that's one day out of my whole journey. I'm going to pick myself up tomorrow and I'm going to keep pushing forward. That's what it's all about, is keep pushing forward. Even when we stumble, even when we have stumbling blocks, just keep pushing forward. And what my goal for you today is to really figure out why you've stumbled this far, because you have to get to the root of the matter. You cannot put a band-aid on weight loss and think that you're going to be able to sustain your results. You're going to have to get to the root of why you struggle, why you make excuses, why you choose the cupcake or the cake or the donut. What are the times that you binge? What are the times that you choose emotional eating? I had to figure out myself, when I was stressed, when at work, or when I was high strung, because I work in a high strung job. It's a lot of stress to it. I noticed that I adhered to the cake and the sweet stuff and the junk because I was stressed and I was emotionally eating, and I had to figure that out. I had to avoid going to the party, because I know that if I went to the party that I would eat and binge. So it's about getting real with ourselves and honest with ourselves. We have lived with ourselves for 20, 30, 40 years, some of us. And so we know best why we struggle, or why we falter, or why we stumble. And it's about being clear and honest with ourselves to say, hey, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure this out because I want to get to my goal. I want to accomplish this. I want to make this a lifestyle, and I have to get real and honest with myself. So my what is it? My goal for you today, or my assignment for you today, is to tell me your why. I want you really to share your why in this group. My why is I was 240 pounds. I had high blood pressure. My doctor put me on a high blood pressure medication. I could not walk a short amount of time without getting short of breath. And I needed to change that. My diet consisted of fast food. My diet consisted of going out to eat 2 to 3 times a day. My diet was very poor, and I was feeling the effects of that. And I knew that if I continued to go in that path, my mom had a heart attack in her 30s, and I did not want to go through that same thing. I already had high blood pressure. I was already taking blood pressure medications. So I knew I had to change. I had to get real and honest with myself. And that was my why. That was my why. I was tired of not being able to play with my kids. I was tired of taking those blood pressure medications. I really wanted to get this, and I really wanted to make it stick. Did I fail? I failed thousands and thousands of times, but I kept going. I kept going, and you guys have a choice to keep going also. We're here for you. Me and Bridget are here for you. We're here for you guys to get this. We're on this same journey with you, and my hopes for you is to get rid of the excuses, make the decision that you want to change your life, make the decision that you will press forward, make the decision that you will not give up on yourself this time, and continue to push yourself no matter if you stumble, no matter if you fall. You will continue to make steady progress to get to your goal. And so that is my goal for you guys. I really appreciate for you for trusting me and Bridget with your health, for trusting us that we can help you get to your goal. It's time for you to put in the work. We will be there with you. We can put in the work for ourselves, but you have to take responsibility and ownership for your journey. I will recommend and shout it to the rooftop that personal development is super, super imperative. Me and Bridget has the lifespan of our coaching, our lifestyle and health and fitness coaching. We have read personal development every single day, and it helps to break those bad negative habits and create new ones. So I would really recommend you start with either The Compound Effect or Girl Wash Your Face. Those are two books that are awesome. Those are two books that you can read. There's Audible that you can download and listen to it if you're not really a reader, but those are two books that I would definitely recommend for you guys. You guys, I'm excited. It's day one. Let's get this started. Let's get this going. Please, please, please introduce yourself and tell us your real goal. I want you to make it, I want you to make it measurable. I don't want you to just say, my goal is to lose weight. How much weight do you want to lose? How many inches do you want to lose? How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel in that bathing suit? How do you and get real and honest. My goal is I still want to lose like 50 pounds. And that is my goal. I want to lose 50 more pounds. So I'm saying, and I'm putting out in the universe, I'm putting it out to you. I'm sharing it with you. This is not something where you just can put it all to yourself. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell people that can hold you accountable besides us in the group. Because when you say a goal, you put it out there, you tell your family, you tell your friends, they can really truly hold you accountable. And so you can make this stick. You guys have an awesome Monday. I'm super excited for you to be here, and have a good one. Take care, guys.